Misinformation has been a significant psychological driver during the COVID-19 pandemic. The spread of inaccurate information, particularly through social media platforms, has contributed to what is often referred to as an infodemic. Greenspan and Loftus, 2020. Exposure to misinformation can have detrimental effects on memory and decision-making processes. Research has shown that inaccurate information can impact a person's memory for previously witnessed events, with factors such as repetition and consistency with pre-existing beliefs strengthening the impact of misinformation. Greenspan and Loftus, 2020. In the context of COVID-19, misinformation has been particularly prevalent. A study conducted in Indonesia found that a significant percentage of respondents were misinformed or uninformed about various aspects of the virus, including its resistance to heat. Nasir et al., 2020. The rapid spread of misinformation in Indonesia has hindered public trust, consensus, and subsequent action to prevent and mitigate COVID-19 measures. Nasir et al., 2020. The belief in misinformation can undermine public health efforts and pose challenges for public health authorities. It is crucial for authorities to target specific groups identified as more susceptible to misinformation when countering false information and to find ways to enhance public trust in experts, governments, and institutions. Pickles et al., 2020. Efforts to combat misinformation during the COVID-19 pandemic have focused on multiple fronts. Social media companies and individual users have a role to play in preventing the spread of misinformation. Fact-checking initiatives, flagging false information, and promoting accurate sources of information can help combat the spread of misinformation. Greenspan and Loftus, 2020. Additionally, public health authorities need to engage in targeted communication campaigns to provide accurate information and address common misconceptions. Pickles et al., 2020. In conclusion, misinformation has been a significant psychological driver during the COVID-19 pandemic. The spread of inaccurate information, particularly through social media platforms, has contributed to an infodemic and has had detrimental effects on memory and decision-making processes. Efforts to combat misinformation include the involvement of social media companies, fact-checking initiatives, targeted communication campaigns, and enhancing public trust in experts and institutions. By addressing misinformation, we can promote accurate information and support public health efforts during the pandemic.